we started. Facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and bang.
Hey there, good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's gonna be something different. We're gonna talk issues about off-water items in kayak fishing. A lot of people out there are getting into the sport right now, buying their first kayak, and asking a very important question is what are the things that they first need to buy or to get so that they can enjoy their new adventure. And one thing I do recommend is safety. So that's the most important thing I recommend is safety consideration first. And that being said, we are going to talk about PFD. So that's what I recommend, buying your personal flotation device, PFD, just like this one. All right, we need to practice being safe out there in the water. Avoid any accidents or issues when it comes to flipping your kayak or falling into the water, and PFD will save you when that happens. So that's the first thing I recommend people buying their first PFD. Considering PFDs, many styles out there. When you go to the store, just ask your clerk or store people that you're getting into a kayak sport and you want a life vest for it. So multiple styles out there. This one I had first is something simple from Onyx. I have a sit on top kayak, so it has a very nice back seat support. So this PFD has cushion in the back that is kind of positioned all the way, not all the way, but on the upper portion of your body, and nothing underneath. You can see right there, so you can enjoy your back seat support on your kayak. This one doesn't have a lot of options on it other than a few attachment points. If you have a lanyard, hold your phone, you can attach it right there. So it works. Important thing to consider as well is size. You want to be able to wear your PFDs snug into your body so that it can do its job properly when you are in the water. It holds you up. Another one that I have, put this one away, which I use all of the time. One made by Stolquist. I do a lot of kayak tournament fishing. So this one does a lot for me because it has a lot of pockets, attachment points, you know, for the phone. What do you call that? Phone harness, retractable, you know, lanyards like so for, what do you call that? Snippers, cutters, whatever other gear I'm taking with me. Attachment points for radio, you know, Vhf radio, marine radio. When you're out there on the lake, such as the lakes I'm in, I don't get a lot of cell phone signals. So best way to communicate when you need help or when you're in a situation where you have to contact authorities, Vhf radio is the way to go. The one I have, show you right here. You know, a simple one. It's a marine radio by Cobra. It floats. It's waterproof. I do recommend, you know, you getting into this as well because, you know, like I said, cell phone signals are not very reliable, especially when you're on the water. So that's one thing there. And this one has a flotation device, high back as well, and nothing in the bottom, so I can enjoy the back seat of my kayak. So this one's pretty good. It's made by Stolquist. I like this a lot, you know. And the other option, or the other type that I also wear and sometimes is manually inflatable PFD. This one, pretty simple. It works great a lot during summer because summer is hot. You want to wear less clothes and less thing on your body, keep your body temperature maintained. So this one is manual pull. See that orange pull right there? When you pull it, release the CO2 into the inflatable bag, and it does the job for you. So very important. Always wear your PFD. A lot of people talking out there, can I just carry it, store it under my seat or in the back of my kayak? I mean, what's the sense of getting them or buying them if you're not gonna wear them? I mean, when you're gonna get into the water, wear as much protection as you can. You know, and that's just my my thinking on it. Because accidents do happen. Out here in my state, we've had several deaths or fatalities already. People going out there in the water when it's choppy, windy, flip their boat, you know, unfortunately they died. So consider the things that you need, especially when it comes to safety. PFD, personal flotation device, communication device when you need help. I mean, you could still carry your cell phone, but like I said, my cell service doesn't have a lot of bars or signals when I'm out on the water. I'm out on big lakes of water, so that's number one thing to consider is safety. Okay. Second thing when you're getting into the sport is what type of fisherman are you? Are you a weekend warrior, what we call it? You know, just to go out there, catch something, crappie, bluegill, catfish. You know, consider that issue or that item. What kind of tackle gear are you gonna bring? For me, since I go into tournament fishing, a lot of times I would carry 6 rods with me, you know, with multiple setups ready to go for them. It depends on what type of fisherman are you. Are you know, what kind of fishing activity you do. So for a tournament, you have to be able to switch gear because you're under time pressure to get your limit before the tournament ends and submit your catch CPR, your catch photo and release items. So that's one thing. Consider the gear, the tackle gear that you're gonna bring with you. If you're not that big of a fisherman where you have to change a lot of tackle, you know, simple box like this, keep it on the lanyard. I got my terminal tackle. You got the hooks, the weights, other items in there. There you go. Small gear. I got some jigs in there, my frogs, you know, things that I use most of the time, my Texas rig setup, beads. So that's one tackle box right there. It's a small one. I got this I think this was $2-3 at Walmart. And then for some other items I do carry and I store under my seat when I'm out there. Other box, you got bigger. You got some more tackle out there, tackle gear. Got my pliers, hook remover, scents, leader line, other lures, some more other lures, some plastics that I want easy access on, some more other lures, so some more accessory for your lures. So, like I said, it depends on what kind of fishing, what do you call that, style or type you do. So for tournament fishing, you gotta have all of those accessories. I mainly use plastic for my fishing, so I have a bag of different kinds of plastics in there. You know, your Berkeley, you call this? Finesse worm, you know. Some other types in there. Yeah, multiple. So just simple bag like so. Keep them in one stash so that it's easy for me to grab and pick what I need. So as far as rods, like I said, you see in the background, I got 4 rod setups there, and then right now in the boat I got 2, 4, 5. So that's 5 in the boat, 4 on the side. You want to be ready when you're on tournament fishing. Other things that you might want to consider, like I said, depending on what type of kayak fisherman are electronics. So got my fish finder here. You know, if you get into some serious fishing, of course you upgrade, you buy all the gear that you think you need. So I think one of the most important thing is fish finder right there for me, and you know, cameras. So we do our video. You can mod or you can rig up your kayak as much as your heart's desire, but I think one thing to consider is what are you going to use it for. So that's a personal decision right there, and like I said, you can go balls out on it. I've seen people out there posting $15,000-$20,000 kayak setups. Ridiculous. I could never afford that much. So for me, it's simple. My kayak is the most expensive thing in my arsenal. Secondary to that, I think the fish finder is the other expensive one. Pfd is a little pricey as well. I think this one's over $100. So, other than that, electronics, like I said, rigging up your kayak to your heart's content, whatever you want to add on there. I do have a crate system in my kayak that stores my battery and other accessories I bring with me, or other terminal tackles I bring with me. So personal decision, whatever you like to add to your kayak. But the number one thing I do recommend is personal flotation device. You gotta be ready out there, because there will be time you will flip or you will fall in the water. I don't care how good of a swimmer you are. I've seen, or I mean, I've actually seen people that are excellent swimmers. You know, I mean, it's there. At least you can just dog paddle your way into the shore if you fall, or if you can't retrieve your kayak. So PFD is the way to go. So number one thing to consider: safety, PFD, communication, electronic device. It said cell phone signals are not reliable out there. Okay, so I hope you guys take something from this, or gals take something from this when you're getting into the sport. I want you to enjoy it, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy life, and be safe out there. Okay, thanks for watching.
I don't know why the keys always crying. I've been thinking about